We're going to be using some goat cheese, capers, gherkins, chopped parsley, lemon zest, and we're going to garnish it with a little bit of salad. So I've had the goat cheese out, just come up to room temperature so it's easy to cream. And we're just going to cream this together just to kind of make it easier to put into the mould. And the reason why I've used capers and gherkins, because it just works so well with the actual salmon itself. And because this is a pastrami, it has all the cracked black pepper on the outside, it also works equally as well. Now I'm just going to save like a spoonful of the capers and a spoonful of the gherkins to make a little dressing at the end. I'm just going to incorporate some olive oil into that, which will just act as a nice little dressing to finish off the salad. So adding all the ingredients now, which is about 100 grams each of capers and gherkins, 2 lemon zests in there, freshly cracked black pepper, and we're just going to fold all this in. So that's nearly worked in. We'll just put that aside. The smoked salmon pastrami is actually a reasonably new product. I've never heard of it before until now. And then we'll lay out the cling film and then just start working with the salmon. So using about 2 layers of cling film. The 2 layers just is a double layer because it's just extra strength and will hold it all together. So overlapping these. OK, so I've laid out the Glad wrap, and I know I keep calling it cling film, but it's Glad wrap over here. Back home, it's obviously cling film. So just laying out the pastrami smoked salmon, gradually build it along, but just making sure that the smoked salmon is actually overlapped, so that when you come to roll it up and slice it, it is all going to stay together and contain the goat cheese mix. OK, so that should be wide enough. It's enough to serve 4 to 6 people, actually. Now we're ready to actually fill the goat cheese terrine. What we want to do is to line it into the middle, and you're looking for about, I guess, 1.5 inches in diameter. So, as you can see, it's all kind of equally sized, and that's going to be the guideline of your terrine. Just taking the edge of your cling film and just bringing it up and just rolling it like, I guess, like a sausage. Just gently shaping it and pushing it down, and lifting the cling film up again and just finishing it off. And we're going to wrap it up so it stays nice and tight. And just keep pulling it into it so you get the good round shape. And what you can do now is just tie the end, sorry. This will just keep it nice and tight when you put it in the fridge. So try and get this made either the day before or at least a couple of hours before you're going to serve it. So it just has time to set, the goat cheese has time to set up again. And you can leave this in the fridge and get your salad ready. OK, so the terrine's been sat for about 2 to 3 hours, and you can just feel that it's nicely firmed up. So we're just going to take off the edge. So you can just see the goat cheese is just nicely set with everything in the middle. Now I think I'm going to leave the cling film on. Now this is just to hold it in place as you slice it. You can take the cling film after. I think 3 nice slices per portion is an adequate size. And you can serve this with a little bit of toast, or in this case I'm going to serve it with a little bit of salad. Now I'm just going to take off the cling film carefully. The Glad wrap, sorry. And we'll get used to it. I'm just going to dress that onto the plate. Now, as I said before, I just saved some capers, some gherkins, parsley. I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil to that and some seasoning, and this is just going to act as a nice dressing through it. A little bit of salt and pepper. And basically, you're just going to spoon this over and around. So to finish this off, we're just going to dress this with a few nice leaves, just to add some colour and just a bit more flavour. There you have it. That is Regal's smoked salmon pastrami terrine with capers, gherkins and goat cheese.